The lights of Hollywood. The morning sun began to crawl over the horizon, casting a golden glow over the military barracks where Gomer Pyle and Sergeant Carter were preparing for a day unlike any other in their Marine Corps careers. It was the day of the big shoot, the day when the silver screen would capture the essence of their spirit, or at least that was the plan. Inside the room, the air was thick with anticipation and the rhythmic sounds of vocal warm-ups. She sells seashells by the seashore. She sells seashells by the seashore. The voice belonged to Gomer Pyle, his tone earnest and diligent as he practiced the classic tongue twister. He was focused, his eyes wide with the innocence and dedication that defined him. "Come in," Gomer called out when he heard a knock. "She sells seashells by the seashore." "Hi, Sergeant." Sergeant Carter stepped into the room, his presence commanding even in the midst of the civilian chaos of a movie set. "Pyle, are you about ready? The studio car will be here in a few minutes to pick us up." Maybe my moo-moo. Maybe my moo-moo. Gomer watched with genuine curiosity as his superior officer engaged in a series of strange vocalizations. "What are you doing, Sergeant?" "I am loosening up," Carter replied, his face contorting as he worked the muscles of his jaw. "Today is the day we shoot the big scenes, so I am loosening up." Those are exercises actors use when they loosen up. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Gomer beamed with admiration. "Gosh, that is good, Sergeant. That is real good. Nice and loud and clear, just like a professional actor. But don't you think you better be practicing the line you're going to do in the picture?" "Oh, I got that down perfect." Carter dismissed the concern with a wave of his hand. "These difficult lines are just to get me warmed up." "What is the line you are going to do, Sergeant?" Gomer asked, leaning in. "You want to hear it? Listen to this." Carter cleared his throat, puffed out his chest, and projected his voice with all the authority he could muster. "Okay, let us hear it for Henshaw." "Of course, that is just the line. I don't know what the director is going to want me to do while I am saying it. He might want me climbing up a flagpole saying it, or he might want me crawling on my belly. I am all prepared. I got the line. All I need is some stuff to do." "I am sure glad I don't have to do any lines," Gomer admitted with a small, nervous smile. "I would be too nervous. I am just happy that all I have to do in the picture is sing." "The heat is on." "Okay, let us hear it for Henshaw." "Okay, let us hear it for Henshaw." Carter continued, ignoring Gomer's humbleness. "What you doing now, Sergeant?" "I am trying to figure out which is my best side," Carter explained, turning his head from left to right in front of a small mirror. "When I say my line, I want them to shoot my best side." "Okay, let us hear it for Henshaw." "Yeah, I sure hope the director shoots me full face. That is my best side." The atmosphere at the studio was electric. Production assistants scurried about, and the hum of equipment filled the air. A man with a clipboard marched toward the group of Marines. "Come on." "All right, knock it off, you people," he barked. "Try to act a little professional. Pyle, Gomer Pyle. You are doing the song, right?" "Yes, sir," Gomer replied politely. "Mr. Miles wants Rudy to make you up personally, so you go down to makeup room A. That is right down there. And the rest of you fellows go to makeup room B, which is right over there." "Okay," Gomer said, heading off. "Hey, fella," Sergeant Carter interjected, stopping the assistant. "Yeah, I am Sergeant Carter. The one with the line?" "Yeah, I know," the man replied without looking up. "You go to room B with the others." "Don't you think I need special makeup?" Carter asked, his pride slightly wounded. "Sergeant, if Mr. Miles had wanted special makeup, he would have ordered it. Now, will you please hurry? We are on a very tight schedule." Shortly after, in the main studio area, Gomer was presented to the director. "He is ready, Mr. Miles. We would like to check him over." "Oh yeah," Mr. Miles said, looking up from his script. "Get the rest of them on the set." "Yes, sir." "Okay, people," the assistant shouted. "Let us go on the set." Mr. Miles walked around Gomer, examining him. "Yeah, he looks fine. Just a little shiny. Mop him down, huh?" "I sure hope I don't disappoint you, Mr. Miles," Gomer said sincerely. "Oh, I have heard you sing. You're going to be fine. Join the rest of the fellows." Gomer joined the group, where Sergeant Carter was already waiting. Carter looked different. He was wearing a very prominent, very fake mustache. Okay, everybody, Mr. Miles began. Let me give you a rundown on what the action is. When I start this. Oh, you caught it. Mr. Miles stopped mid-sentence, staring at Carter's face. Yes, sir, Carter said, trying to look dignified. You never had a mustache, did you?
No, sir.
Then what is that? Well, I had the makeup man put it on.
Yeah? Why?
Well, I figured I was the sergeant. I should have something make me stand out. Yeah, well, those stripes will do that, Mr. Miles said dryly.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they will, Carter muttered. Now, why don't you go have the makeup man take it off? And hurry it up, will you? Time costs money around here. Yes, sir, Carter sighed, heading back to the dressing room. All right, let me give you a rundown on the action. Mr. Miles continued to the group. You fellows are all here in the Air Cadets Club, and you are waiting for Henshaw. Now, Henshaw, as you know, is a fellow that you have hated all through flight training because he has been behaving like a spoiled, rich kid. So you have been giving him the silent treatment. You have made him feel like an outsider. But today, Henshaw redeemed himself. He pulled one of your buddies out of a flaming airplane and saved his life. Now, he has just been released from the hospital. And so you are waiting here to give him a surprise party. Now, as soon as he comes through the door, when I say action, all you balloon people up there, and the cork poppers, and the streamer throwers, you all go into action. And everybody give a good cheer for Henshaw, okay? The men nodded eagerly. Now, Sergeant, Mr. Miles said as Carter returned, mustache-free. When I throw you the cue like this, you say your line. You look at Henshaw, and you say, okay, let us hear it for Henshaw.
Got it?
Yes, sir. Gomer, as soon as you hear that, you start to sing and all the rest of the people join in with you. Yes, sir. Gloria, Mr. Miles called out to a young woman.
Yeah?
When you hear the sergeant's line, you come popping out of the cake. You got it? Okay, Mr. Miles.
Right.
Now, fellas, this is a complicated production number. So, let us shoot the rehearsal. We might get lucky. Okay? All right, let us make it. Let us place it, everybody. Here is the picture. And have a bell, Ronnie. Roll it. Special effects ready? Ready, the crew replied. Scene 6, take 1. Now remember, Sergeant, you watch for my cue, right? Yes, sir, Carter said, sweat beginning to bead on his forehead. And action. The door opened. Balloons fell. Streamers flew. The crowd cheered. But Sergeant Carter stood frozen.
Cut. 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 Cut.
Mr. Miles yelled. All right, clean it up. Let us get ready for the next take. Clean it up. Sergeant, I threw you the cue. Did you forget the line? I know, sir, Carter stammered. I remembered it, but, well, with the camera rolling and all them people watching, I guess. I am sorry, sir. I will get it this time. Okay, just relax, Mr. Miles said, trying to be patient. Happens to everybody the first time.
Take it easy.
Take deep breaths. Yes, sir. Gomer leaned over to whisper to his sergeant. You know, another real good way, Sergeant, is just kind of slump over and let your whole body go limp. And wiggle your fingers. I read in Movie Journal magazine that is what Troy Donahue does right before he does a big dramatic thing. Carter tried to wiggle his fingers, looking more distressed than relaxed. You ready, Sergeant? Mr. Miles asked. Yes, sir. I am fine, Mr. Miles. I am fine. All right, good. Just a minute. Makeup, come in and mop him down, will you? It is the lights, Carter explained to the makeup girl. They make me sweat. Do you want to get my palms while you are at it? Now watch for my cue, Sergeant, the director warned. And come right in with your line. Yes, sir. And as soon as he throws the line, Gloria, you pop up out of the cake.
Right.
Okay, let us try it. 5, please. Roll it. All right, here we go. Special effects ready? Ready. Scene 6, take 2. All right, everybody stand by and action. Okay, let us hear it. Banjaw. Carter shouted. Cut, 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 Mr. Miles groaned. I guess I was a little too fast that time, huh? Carter asked sheepishly. Yeah, you jumped the cue. Don't be so eager. Yeah, I was over-anxious. I know that. All right. Okay, let us do it again. Yeah. Wait till I throw you the cue, and then you come in with the line. Yes, sir. Makeup, do you want to give me a mop? Don't worry, Sergeant, Gomer encouraged him. You will get it right next time. Just don't be nervous. Just block it out of your mind that the whole thing depends on your one line. Just forget it. It is the most important line in the show. All right, well, you knock it off, Mr. Miles snapped. Chuck, I think this guy is a stiff. The assistant director, Chuck, whispered back, he will be all right, Mr. Miles. Just give him a little time. After all, he is no pro. Well, I know that, but what is he? All right, let us go. Okay, quiet please.
Roll.
All right, Sergeant, now, is everything clear? Yes, sir. Special effects ready? Ready. Scene 6, take 3. Now, remember, Sergeant, I will give you the cue. Yes, sir. Action. The door swung open. The celebration exploded. Okay, let us hear it for Peter Piper. Carter yelled. Peter Henshaw. Makeup. Surprise.
Cut.
Mr. Miles was practically screaming. Did you say the line right? Cut, cut, cut. Oh, man, Chuck, it is going to be one of those days. Just one of those days. Why don't we replace him, Mr. Miles? An assistant suggested. We can't, Mr. Miles sighed. The producer picked him for the line when he made the deal with the Marines. We are stuck with him. Okay, let us try it again. Quiet, please. Scene 6, take 14. Now, try to remember, Sergeant, your line is, okay, let us hear it for Henshaw. Surprise. Gloria popped out of the cake prematurely. No, not Kai, I say it, Kai, he says it. Mr. Miles yelled at the cake. How do you expect me to hear? Who says it? Gloria's voice muffled from inside. It is dark in there. It will be a lot brighter at the unemployment office. Mr. Miles retorted. Harry put it back in the cake. Still rolling, Mr. Miles, the cameraman noted. Cut it, the director waved his arms. It is too bad all that happened, Mr. Miles, Carter said, trying to regain his composure. I was ready that time. Scene 6, take 15.
All right.
Now, Sergeant, you come in on cue, and the line is… You know what the line is. Cover her up. Let us go. Special effects ready? Ready. All right, here we go. Action. You know what the line is. Carter shouted at Henshaw. The set went silent. Scene 6, take 32. Special effects ready? No, sir, the technician replied.
Why?
We are out of champagne. We used more balloons than a New Year's Eve party. Okay, that is it for today. Mr. Miles slumped in his chair. Make it a wrap. Okay, fellas, that is a wrap, Chuck announced. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Same scene. You will get your call. Back at the barracks, the atmosphere was somber. Gee, it didn't seem to go too good today, Gomer remarked.
No.
No, it didn't, Carter replied, staring at the floor. Well, don't worry about it, Sergeant. In movies, they never do expect to get it right the first day. I read in Photo Gossip magazine that they were shooting Gone with the Wind. They had to burn Atlanta 8 times before they got it right.
Yeah.
I guess it is a lot harder than people think. It is sure tough to know how you're doing in front of the camera. And things can go wrong behind the camera, Gomer added helpfully. Why, I thought you did that line real good that one time. Something must have got fouled up on their end. Yeah. I did feel good the one time I did say, okay, let us hear it, Fanshawe. Well, look how good you did it then. Why, if they hadn't have run out of champagne and stuff, why, they could have had their scene right then and there. That is right. I guess it is just a tough break, huh?
Oh, sure.
As they walked past the production office, they heard Mr. Miles talking. Good night, Mr. Miles. Good night, Mr. Miles. We will get them in the morning, huh? The director didn't look up. Look, I don't care who picked him for the part. I want a new man tomorrow. Can you give out the calls tomorrow? Don't call Sergeant Carter. Gotcha, Chuck replied. Gomer and Carter didn't hear the last part as they turned the corner. Carter was still practicing. Okay, let us hear it for Mr. Miles. Makeup. Makeup. Who is it?
Fanshawe.
Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. The next morning, the sound of practice resumed.
Come in.
Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. Hey, Sergeant. Gomer called out. Pyle? Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. You got that line down real good now, Gomer praised. Are you ready to go?
No.
Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe.
Why not?
What are we waiting for? I didn't get my call yet. Okay, let us hear it. Fanshawe. Well, That is strange, Gomer frowned. We all got our calls. We're supposed to be at the studio at 9 o'clock. Really? I wonder why they didn't call me. Maybe there is something wrong with my phone. Carter picked up the receiver. Hello? 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 Oh, hello, operator. I was just checking the phone. It works, huh? Say, were there any calls for me, Sergeant Carter? I am here making a Marine movie.
Oh.
Well, thanks. He hung up, looking confused. Well, no calls. I wonder what is going on. Wait a minute. I know what it is, Gomer said, his face lighting up. What, Pyle?
What?
Well, you are the leading character in the scene. You once got the line. Ain't that right? Yeah. Well, they probably want to get everything set up, and then they will call you. You know, let you relax a little longer. I don't know, Pyle. Are you sure that is it? Well, of course. It couldn't be anything else. They do that with important actors all the time. Maybe you are right, Carter said, his confidence returning. I don't go for that privileged character treatment, but I guess you can't fight the system, huh? I think it is very thoughtful of that director.
Yeah.
He will probably send a car for me in an hour or so. Oh, sure he will. Well, I'd better be getting on downstairs, Gomer said. You just relax, you hear?
Right.
On the set, the crew was busy. That is your fan, Chuck. That is your fan, Chuck. Okay, that is your fan, Chuck. Okay, fellas, let's move it along, Chuck shouted. We want to get started. Let us see if we can get the scene in one take today. Gomer approached the director. Excuse me, are you going to shoot the scene right now? Right, Mr. Miles said. Excuse me, Mr. Miles, Gomer persisted. Oh, Pyle, good.
I wanted to talk to you.
The assistant director said you are fixing to shoot that scene now. Yeah, but Sergeant Carter ain't here yet. He is still at the hotel waiting on his call. Yes, I know. Okay, same scene as yesterday, fellas. Let us get started. Now, Pyle. Well, how can we do the scene without Sergeant Carter? Gomer asked, his voice filled with concern. He is the one that has got the line. Okay, let us hear it for him, Charles, Mr. Miles said, demonstrating. No, he was the one.
Now you say it.
Sir? You say the line. Okay, let us hear it for him, Charles. Gomer tried it softly. Okay, let us hear it for him, Charles. Hey, good. Mr. Miles exclaimed.
Just like that.
You take the line. Okay, Chuck, let us get started. Yes, sir. Places everybody. What do you mean, Mr. Miles, that is my line? Gomer protested. That is Sergeant Carter's line. No, it was his line, the director corrected. You ready, Chuck? Yes, sir. You mean you are not going to use him? Gomer was shocked. You ain't even going to call him? That is right. But it means so much to him, Gomer pleaded. And gosh, he has practiced so hard. Last night we went out to dinner. He was saying the line. And this morning I seen him, and he was saying it. And probably still hasn't got it right, Mr. Miles countered. But he does. Oh, Pyle, we took 32 takes on that line yesterday. Hey, we are way behind schedule. I just can't waste any more time. But he has told everybody back at the base he is going to be in this picture. And, well, they are expecting to see him in it. And, well, he will feel awful. He won't even be able to look them in the eye. Look, Pyle, the director softened his tone. The last thing I want to do is to hurt anybody. But I got a picture to make. And I got to do it the best way I know how. So come on, get in the set. Let us get started. Huh? Golly, Mr. Miles, Gomer sighed. Don't worry about a thing. Mr. Miles patted his shoulder. Just wait for me to give you this cue. Where is Gil going? One of the other Marines asked. Where is Sergeant Carter? They are not going to use him in the scene, Gomer explained sadly. They told me to take the line. No kidding, the Marine said. It just ain't right, Gomer muttered. Quiet, please. Roll them. Special effects ready? Ready. Scene 6, take 33. Okay, let us get it the first time this time, fellas. Action. The door opened. Henshaw walked in. Okay, let us hear it for Henshaw. Gomer said the line, but his voice was flat, devoid of any joy. Surprise. Gloria popped up. Gomer began to sing, but it was a mournful dirge, which nobody can deny. Let all the good fellows come join in the song. He will accompany. Now, cut it, Mr. Miles yelled. Okay, everybody back for a fresh start. Save the lights. The line wasn't too good, Mr. Miles, Chuck observed. You think we ought to replace him with an actor? We can replace him with an actor for the line, Mr. Miles argued. But how do I replace the singing? Hey, Pyle. Hey, what is the problem, fella? I mean, Hinshaw's back. You are supposed to be full of life, full of energy. Yes, sir. I heard you rehearse this song. You're just great in it. Let us get this same spirit, huh? I will try, Mr. Miles, Gomer said without conviction. Good fella. Okay, once again from the top, fellas. Hit the lights. Okay, quiet, please. Roll them. Scene 6, take 34. Okay, this is going to be the one, fellas. All right, and action.
Yay.
Gomer shouted, but it sounded forced. Okay, let us hear it for Hinshaw. Surprise. Which nobody can deny. Let all the good fellas come join in the song. We will accompany. Take 5, everybody, Mr. Miles groaned. What's wrong?
Chuck asked.
What do you think is wrong, Mr. Miles? I think he misses his sergeant. What do we do? Bring him back. Go for 32 more takes?
Chuck asked.
We are lucky, Mr. Miles sighed, looking at Gomer's slumped shoulders. No, I think there is another way. Back at the hotel, Sergeant Carter was still practicing. Okay, let us hear it for Hinshaw. Okay, let us hear it for Hinshaw. Okay, let us hear it. The phone rang. Hello. Hello, Mr. Miles. I thought you'd never call.
Huh?
Oh, sure, I can be down in front of the hotel in 5 minutes. Thank you, Mr. Hinshaw. Miles. Gomer was waiting outside when Carter arrived at the studio. Hello, Pyle. Hey, Sergeant. You were right. They didn't call me the last minute, so I could have more time to relax. Boy, that was darn decent of that director. You know, Kai, this movie is over. I think I will buy him something. Well, that sure would be nice, Sergeant, Gomer said, a secret smile on his face. Yeah, I'd better get to makeup. Okay, let us hear it for Hinshaw. They walked onto the set. Oh, Sergeant, glad to see you, Mr. Miles greeted him. Hello, Mr. Miles. I was just on my way to makeup. I got the line down perfect. You don't have to worry. Oh, yeah, well, I've been thinking about that, Sergeant, Mr. Miles said with a glint in his eye. And I got the feeling that we have not been utilizing your talents to the fullest. You haven't?
No.
I got the feeling that we are wasting you in that small part. You should have something much bigger. Golly, did you hear that, Sergeant? Gomer beamed. A bigger part. What kind of part is that, Mr. Miles? Carter asked, intrigued. Well, what I got in mind is the pivotal character. You see, the whole picture revolves around you. It does? Why don't you come to make up with me? I will fill you in on the way. Golly, Gomer whispered, just like in Stars You Read About, A Star is Born. The set was ready. The lights were blazing. Let's have it quiet, please. Roll them. Scene 6, take 35. Action. The door flew open. Yay! The crowd erupted. For Hinshaw. Gomer shouted with genuine joy. Surprise. Gloria popped up. And let us drink a toast to the man who Hinshaw saved. A Marine announced. The camera panned to a bed in the corner of the club. There, covered in bandages from head to toe, lying perfectly still and silent, was Sergeant Carter. Yay! The crowd cheered. He is a jolly good fellow. For he is a jolly good fellow. For he is a jolly good fellow. Which nobody can deny. A friend on the left and a friend on the right.
Vive la compagnie.
In love and good fellowship, let us unite.
Vive la compagnie. Vive la, vive la, vive l'amour. Vive la, vive la, vive l'amour. Vive l'amour, vive l'amour. Vive la compagnie. Vive la compagnie.
Days later, the Marines were gathered around a small projector. Wasn't it nice of Mr. Miles to let us see the films of that scene we did yesterday? Gomer asked. Yeah, but I sure didn't have much to do, Carter grumbled. And you can hardly recognize me with all them bandages on my face. But you did a real good job, Sergeant, Gomer insisted. Even though you didn't say nothing, it was all there in the expression on your face. Your little eyes just squinched up with pain. That is what I call real acting. Oh, you are kidding, Pyle, Carter said, though he looked secretly pleased. I was like a fish out of water. Show business definitely ain't for me. Well, None of us are real performers, Gomer noted. We was just doing it because they asked us to. Yeah, and I don't mind telling you. I am sure glad it is all over. A young boy and his father approached them. Can we have your autograph? Are you actors? No, son, we ain't, Carter said firmly. Don't let him fool you, son, Gomer whispered loudly. He is a real fine actor. Matter of fact, he just finished a big part in Leatherneck Surveyor. Really? The boy asked, eyes wide. What is his name? Vince Carter, Gomer said proudly. You remember that name, because you are going to be hearing all about him. Really? Can I have your autograph, Mr. Carter? Carter looked at Gomer, then at the boy. He took the pen with a flourish. Sure, kid. But that is Sergeant Carter. Sergeant Vincent Carter. United States Marine Corps. The sun set over the base as they walked away, two unlikely stars of the screen, forever bound by a line, a song, and a mountain of bandages.